Hello friends in YouTube land, you're getting ready to see a review of the Albott tripod. It's a 70-inch tripod, and throughout the entire video, which I shot earlier, I pronounced the name wrong. It looked like Abbott to me, but it's A-L-B-O-T-T. A-L-B-O-T-T. Forgive me for that, and here comes the review. This is the Abbott mid-size tripod. Comes in a box, looks like this. Looks pretty darn cool. Let's see what it looks like to put a camera on it. So there's a nice carrying case with the tripod. There you go, it says Albott on it. We'll unzip it. And here's the tripod. Excellent. One for me. Well, check that out. Comes with some instructions there. The legs telescope out. Right there's how the top looks. Okay, nice. That's very smooth. Got our mounting block up on top. And that's pretty smooth. It's not fluid head, but that's kind of nice smooth, like the tension on it. What you do, you go up with it with this, right? So really that's what that does. This rotates from here. See how this rotates just on top of there? And that does actually, this actually tightens it up and down and left and right. You can't go left and right with it there either. So that does both. It says stop here. Okay. Okay, so how high does the tripod go? Well, I am 6'2". And so it looks like that tripod, I'm about nose level with it. It's probably about 5'10", something like that. Nice. Okay, so the bottom of the mounting block is totally square, so it really doesn't matter how these things are pointed. You can just turn it any way you want to on top of the tripod and position your camera. I'll show you. I can already tell you one thing I've noticed. It's one slight weakness with this is this needs to be rubberized on top. It's really not so much. I screwed this all the way in on my FDR AX33, and the camera still turns just a little bit left and right. It's just not 100% firmed up. With this on, it'd be nice if this was rubbery on top so that it would stick kind of to the bottom of the camera, tackier a little bit better. So I have my Sony FDR AX33 on top of the new Albott tripod. It's nice and tall. It's easily up eye level for me, and that's kind of hard for me to find when it's eye level. Looks really handsome. It's very lightweight. You've got your thing here where you can hang a weight on it for added stability, but it looks super stable. You got the little bubble here, which was easy, very easy to level up. I just lowered one of the legs here. I'm on a bit of a slant. So that's what it looks like, and I'm going to shoot down towards Charlotte. Forgive my wood pile and all here, folks, my burning pit, but Charlotte is way off in the distance over there, way off in the distance. So let's see how stable the tripod is as I zoom in with my AX33 on Charlotte from about 50 miles away. Okay, so I'm zoomed all the way out, and let's go on in and see what Charlotte looks like out there in the distance. Fairly nice clear day. Should start to see the buildings there on the horizon. There's some wind here today. I'm going to leave the tripod. I'm not touching the tripod now at all. So that's my full extent of zoom. The tripod seems very stable, zoomed all the way in. I don't see any shaking or anything, and like I say, a little bit of crosswind going here. Not a bad job. So my first impressions are that this tripod is very light. It's well built, it's solid, it's very stable, it's tall. I like the fact it's a big, tall tripod. Sony works just fine on top of it. I have it locked down right now. Everything moves really nice and smoothly. It's a good tripod. It's not fluid head. For the price, this is pretty cool though. I'd have to say I can highly recommend this. I think it would take a lot more weight than what's on here right now. The only downside, as I said, that I have at all with this is the mounting block could have a bit of rubber on it just to make this stick a little bit tighter on there. I just kind of like my cameras to be very securely mounted, and I'm sure this is a very standard size mounting block. You could probably find a replacement mounting block for this, but all in all, the tripod itself is a pretty nice piece of work. Hey, I wanted to mention that the Albott also has this kind of cool handle in it. Some tripods have them, some don't. It's kind of neat to have that though. You know, I kind of like to be able to pick up a tripod sometimes and carry it around like that, rather than trying to grab it some different way in your hand. Okay folks, one of the things I did not mention also about this is, of course, that it is a tripod. I went and checked to see if it was like my Sunpack 7000, which it is. You unscrew this. If you want to, you pull this out, and it actually is a monopod. I'll put the legs down here on the ground for a minute. So you can just twist this little knob. It is rubberized on the bottom. It's very nice. And looks like you come out to a pretty good size. You lock it in. Wow, look at that, it keeps coming. Like that, and like that. You just turn it to the counterclockwise direction, and there you go. Nice tripod, or monopod actually. It looks like it goes probably, gee, almost 5 feet tall. So very excellent. That, wasn't expecting that. You just rotate it then back clockwise at each segment, and it goes right back up in there, like so. So yeah, if you want to put a GoPro or something on that, or I guess even a larger camera, I would think a lighter weight camera would work well using that function. Folks, since I brought up the fact that I own a Sunpack Ultra 7000 TM, which is the tripod and the monopod together, I thought I'd just show you, they are very similar. The weight is almost exactly the same. The build is almost exactly the same. The Sunpack has this bit of foam and everything on it, which is nice and comfortable. At the bottom it has a threaded piece here, whereas this one just has the, well, it looks like you could take this off if you wanted to, perhaps. I don't know. You have the little hook on the bottom of this one for your weight. But at any rate, very comparable. The size, the fit, the feel is all almost identical. I do like the, like I say, the mounting block that came with the Sunpack better than the one on this. But here is the kicker. I bought this for like 79 bucks at Best Buy. I think now they're on sale for $69. So around 70 bucks for this monopod. This one is $34. The Albott is 34 bucks if you have Prime on Amazon. I'm not sure what it is if you don't have Prime, but much cheaper. Pretty much identical, same tripod, just the bit you have the rubber here and a little bit better mounting block on the Sunpack. So there you go folks, pretty cool tripod. I'm glad I got this one. This has been my main tripod for over a year now. So now I have two that are fairly comparable, and this one was roughly half the price. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to my channel if you like.